Welcome to Football with Cheese. Today's video is going to be all about the College Football National Championship last night. I'm going to do another video later today going over just some NFL topics like head coaching searches and some officiating news. So make sure you check that out. So hit that notification bell, so you don't miss any videos, and subscribe and like the video. Share this so we can grow the channel. All right. So the game last night was entertaining. It looked like it was not going to be for a while there, but it was a fun game. Ryan Day, Ohio State's coach, Marcus Freeman, coach of Notre Dame, great seasons, great game. Could not have started better for Notre Dame. Could not have started better. They got the kickoff, went right down the field, used 9 minutes and 45 seconds of clock, and got a touchdown, which is really important because you have to keep Ohio State's offense off the field. They're too explosive. You have to keep it lower scoring. You can't let them just go off. So great start for Notre Dame. And then after that, it was pretty much a disaster till late third quarter. The next two quarters were just awful for them. Nothing seemed to go right. So Ohio State went down, got a touchdown, got the ball back, went down, got a touchdown. And Notre Dame just wasn't moving the ball. And then Ohio State, we've talked about this before, the biggest momentum thing you can do in a game is to score a touchdown right before halftime. Ohio State did that. It was a great play. Will Howard, the Kansas State transfer, quarterback for Ohio State, rolled right. He and Riley Leonard had been running the ball a lot of shotgun snaps, QB sneaks. So they had to watch for that because it was working. Both teams were doing it effectively. So he's rolling right, and it looks like he's going to run the end zone. So three Notre Dame defenders come to tackle him. Meanwhile, running back Quinshon Judkins is standing there in the middle of the end zone wide open. Will Howard, rather than running, kept his eyes downfield and found him for the touchdown. 21-7 halftime. Second half, Ohio State gets the kickoff. Quinshon Judkins makes an unbelievable play, 70-yard run, sets up another touchdown, 28-7, just like that. So all of a sudden, Notre Dame was down 3 touchdowns. So they go for a fake punt after getting stopped on the next drive. I would have just gone for it. You have a high percentage of just going for it than trying to fake punt. But they tried it. They didn't get it. And then Ohio State got a field goal. And all of a sudden, it's 31-7 midway through the third quarter. So it's looking like a total blowout. Not a fun game. I was just, I was still watching, of course. But I was like, okay, congratulations, Ohio State. But then it turned. Notre Dame had an amazing drive. Jaden Greathouse is a special receiver. He really is. He made a great play, broke a tackle, got a long touchdown. And then Notre Dame gets the 2-point conversion. 31-15, 16-point lead, but still a 2-score game. 16 points is 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. So we have a game again. Then early fourth quarter, Emeka Egbuka, the star wide receiver of Ohio State, outstanding player. He may be a first-round pick. He's definitely going the top 50. He's so good after the catch. He gets the ball on, I believe it was a reverse, and he's just making Notre Dame defenders miss. And he's getting downfield, and it's a huge play. They're getting the momentum back. And then he just tries to do too much and gets the ball popped out. And fumbles, Notre Dame covers. Huge play for them early fourth quarter. So they go down the field, and you're thinking, okay, if they get a touchdown 2-point conversion, they'll be down 8, 1-score game. They get stopped. It was a 4th or 10 or 11, something like that. And a lot of people online really wanted him to go for it. The broadcasters wanted him to go for it. He tries the field goal and misses. This kicker made the game-winning kick against Penn State. I get why Marcus Freeman tried the field goal. It's tough when you're down 16. Because even if you get 2 touchdowns, you have to make both 2-point conversions just to tie. If he's down 17 or 18, he kicks the field goal for sure to cut it to a 2-score game. So he had to make a decision. He thought it was a gimme field goal. I did too. Hits the upright. Instead of being a 13-point game, it's still a 16-point game. So really tough call. You got to make that kick. But Notre Dame does get the ball right back. And Jaden Greathouse, yet again, makes an unbelievable play. His arm is being held by the defender. Of course, they threw a flag. They declined it. Still managed to catch the ball one-handed for a touchdown. And then Notre Dame tries a trick play on the 2-point conversion. The wide receiver pass. It works. The player's wide open. 8-point game. 4 minutes and something to go. And then the play of the game for Ohio State was on the next drive. It's a 3rd down. Defensive coordinator Al Golden of Notre Dame had just sent an all-out blitz the play before. And so Ohio State knew it was probably coming again, and it was. So Will Howard, with 2:45 to go in the game, throws it deep because he had one-on-one coverage. When you send an all-out blitz, it's called cover 0. Everyone is man-to-man on an island. So Will Howard's thinking, Jeremiah Smith, my wide receiver, is one of the best receivers in the country, freshman, unbelievable player. He can beat this Notre Dame corner. And he did. And if he stopped there, if Notre Dame stopped, they have over 2.5 minutes to go. Plenty of time to go down and try to tie it. Instead, he hits a bomb. They get inside the 20. End up getting a field goal. They win 34-23. If you saw my prediction show, I had Ohio State winning by 10 to 14 points, so I pretty much nailed that. 10-1 in my predictions against the spread in college. Crazy. I wish I was as good as picking the NFL playoff games against the spread, but I digress. Amazing win for Ohio State. Notre Dame, I love that they didn't give up. They were fighting so hard. You could tell those players wanted it. Forcing turnovers, fighting for extra yards. Jaden Greathouse is some kind of player. Can't wait to see him in the NFL. Ohio State had not won it since 2014. Notre Dame has not won it since 1988. I saw a funny stat. Michigan, of course, won it last year. The Big Ten had not had back-to-back winners since 1942, since before World War II. That's crazy. And it shouldn't surprise people. Ohio State was a favorite going into the season. I don't like this format. They need to fix it. But Ohio State, an 8-seed favorite in all 4 games. And they won them all. And they beat really good teams. They beat Tennessee. They beat Oregon, Texas, Notre Dame. All good teams. So they deserved it. Ryan Day, the head coach, amazing for him. He has gotten a lot of flack because he's had trouble beating Michigan. And that's a game, if you're a Buckeye fan, you have to win. Just like Michigan, you have to beat Ohio State. They have to beat each other. If you know their fans, if you've met their fans, it's a must. And he's had trouble with that. There were even people on X, because after the game I kind of look at some of the reactions, saying, that's great, I'm happy we won it all, but he better beat Michigan next year. He's out the door. Someone actually tweeted that or posted that on X. Not all of them think that way, but some of them do. And it's like, okay, yeah, we won the national title, but beat Michigan. It's Ohio State fans. If you ever met them, I've met a bunch of them. But yeah, great game. Sad that college football's over. So yeah. So look for my video later today. Like I said, there's some things the NFL want to talk about. It's going to be a short video, but we do need to talk about the officiating and some coaching searches. So like, subscribe, share this video, and talk to you later.